My name's Eric Kage, and on this show, we discuss all things video related. So whether it's camera reviews or tips to building better content, we cover it here. This is Video Vlogger Pro. As a videographer, your website is your screening room. If you need a great looking page, head to webspinner.com for a free trial. Hey Vid fam, welcome to episode 34. I am your humble host, Eric Kage. Now I know most of you guys are tuning into this episode today to hear about my review of the beautiful Blackbird 4K Mini, and I promise you, I will get to that review in just a little bit. But for now, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different, because I do think it's important that we talk about other things than just camera reviews on this channel. A few years ago, I was a pretty unhappy guy. I had no direction, really. I was drinking all the time. I dropped out of college and I was diagnosed with severe depression. I really had no reason to get off the couch other than working on my buddy's documentary. So when that documentary ended, I was pretty lost. And I knew that I had to pursue my passion for video making and cinematography and cameras. I used my leftover tuition money and I moved to LA. And I started working on the studio that you see here behind me. And I'm not going to say that magically cured my depression. I still have to take my medicine. But for the first time in a long time, I don't drink. And I can actually see a future for myself. Which leads me to my big announcement today. On Tuesday, I learned that my great uncle on my mom's side left me a property in his will. Which is wild because I never even met him and he lived in Japan. But with this life-altering situation, obviously, I gotta fly to Asia to check out this property, right? With me, I will be bringing the beautiful Blackbird Mini, and I will be documenting my trip and obviously giving you a full camera review. That concludes today's episode, and my next episode will be airing live from Japan, so make sure you check it out. Until then, guys, keep shooting. Okay, I am finally here in my hotel room in Hiroshima. It has been 24 hours since I left Los Angeles, but I made it. And yeah, I got a bed and I got plenty of sake, which I will not be drinking, but thank you anyways. And then I got some interesting little knickknacks. I don't know if these are Q-tips or toothpicks or earbuds, razors. Thank you for all the goodies, hotel. All right, I'm going to charge my batteries now, but I got to say I'm very, very impressed with this Blackbird Mini so far. Obviously, over the next few days, I'll go over all the details and the features of the camera, but for now, I'm going to go to sleep. So, good night, or good morning, or whatever it is. Hey guys, so I am here on the rooftop of the Hiroshima Garden Hotel. So one of the cool things about this camera is the 360-degree tilting LCD screen. This makes filming selfie style no problem for vloggers. This is a nice little garden up here. As you can see, the camera is doing great in bright light, as expected. Color science out of the new Apollo sensor, really pleasing to the eye.
Kage-san?
Yes.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome to Hiroshima.
Wait, you're American?
Guilty as charged. I'm from Orange County, but I live here now. I'm the estate rep from Sakai & Associates.
I'm sorry. I was just
expecting someone more male, more Asian. I know.
No, that's not what I meant.
It's fine. I get it all the time. Just call me Nori.
And you don't have to call me Kage-san. I was adopted. I don't even speak Japanese.
I'm only half, so we're both gaijin.
Gaijin?
Outsiders.
My Japanese sucks, guys.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, my bad. I should have told you. I'm filming a review for the camera.
It's fine. Just make me look good, Kage-san. Okay, so the paperwork is in order. I will just need a signature on every highlighted line.
When can I see it?
Signatures first, then I'll take you there myself.
Wait, what is this?
Yes, you'll need to bring your things with you. Hiroshima law requires you to occupy the space for at least 24 hours for the transfer to be legally binding. It's an old custom, but your uncle insisted on this condition. Don't worry, you're gonna love it.
Guess I won't be needing a hotel tonight.
Ready?
Yep. Are you sure this is it?
The house has been here since 1918. It even survived the atomic blast.
You don't think there's still radiation here?
No, the radiation levels in Hiroshima today are completely normal.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Let's go see your new house.
What does it say?
The dead are not gone.
Really?
It sounds worse in English. It's about remembering loved ones.
Okay. I gained some fans today.
Those are called sensu, Japan's original must-have accessory. Whoever owned these had excellent taste. Vintage sensu are very collectible. I'd be careful with that one. Okay, it's 3:06 p.m., so we can do the final signature at this time tomorrow.
I feel like I'm on a reality competition.
I was told not to touch any of the items you see. Your great uncle left very specific instructions in his will. Only a family member may handle the bequeathed objects.
Oh, well, I'm not really... I mean, technically I am, but...
Sometimes it's best not to question these things. You've been given an honor.
Yeah, you're right.
Kage-san? Are you okay?
I just need some water.
You're sweating. You need a minute?
Yeah, can you excuse me? Where's your bathroom?
You go outside, and it's in the little building on the right.
Outside?
Hi.
Hey! Where did he go?
We did. He wants to stay. I'll just tell him we don't have it. No, I didn't touch anything. Hi. Consider it done. Well, how was it?
Well, I thought I would at least have indoor plumbing.
Where's the fun in that? I like this, don't you? It's like living in a treehouse. Just needs a woman's touch.
I don't know. It'd have to be a special woman.
Absolutely.
What's up there?
It's a loft. Obviously, maybe an attic, but it's locked. Unfortunately, I don't have a key for you. I'm sure it's down here somewhere. Like I said, I couldn't touch anything, otherwise I would have.
No, it's okay. I can look for the key tonight.
Let me know what you find up there. We took the liberty of stocking the refrigerator with a few things just to see you through. Hope you like beer.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's too much for me.
Try Ichiban. It's the one with the blue label.
You drink beer?
Sometimes.
You want to help me out? So who owns all this?
You.
Really? So I own this guy right here?
Yep.
This is sweet. Let me do a quick take. Hey guys, check out this statue here on my property in Japan. As I zoom in on this pot, the rocker function on the camera is smooth and predictable. The Blackbird Mini has a 20-time optical zoom and...
That's an urn. For fermenting soy sauce?
I see.
Oh, I forgot. I'm not supposed to talk.
No, it's all good. Let's keep going. Whoa. I wonder what caused this. Hey, Nori, come look at these birds. Didn't I see you earlier?
Kage-san, this must be one of the neighborhood children. Let's see, you must be... Oh, konnichiwa. Doku ni sundemasu ka?
Something about his mother?
He says, welcome to the village.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, Uncle.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
The house, is it really why you're here?
Now that I've seen it, maybe not the house exactly, but what it represents.
And what is that for you?
A way to fund my video business. Maybe become more self-sufficient. Help my dad out from time to time. He thinks I'm totally nuts for living in LA.
Are you?
What, nuts?
Maybe.
I mean, I hope not. I don't think so. I mean, when I was going to school, a school that I hated just to please my dad, that was crazy. And then when I was drinking just to get through those days, that was even crazier. But now I just love capturing life on camera.
You must get your creative side from your mom.
Yeah, I think so. She was always inventing games to play with me and coming up with secret names for me.
What's your secret name?
When I was little, she would call me Cricket, but in Japanese.
Crickito.
Yeah.
That's funny, because...
Oh, no shit. Yeah, she had one just like that.
in Japan, crickets are...
Annoying.
I was gonna say good luck. So, Mom, she understands your career path.
I think she would have. Yeah. She died when I was 13. So, it's just been me and my pops for a while now. He's actually from Colorado. That's why my Japanese is so bad. But he's retired now, Army. He met my mom right here in Hiroshima.
I asked too many questions.
No, it's fine. I was only 11 when she was diagnosed, so I was clueless about radiation therapy and what it means to be that sick. But now I hardly remember the sound of her voice. It sucks. I wasn't even there when she passed away.
I'm really sorry.
You know, if I could go back and do it differently, I would.
You were just a kid.
Yeah. Well, what about you? I mean, you're in law school?
Psychology.
Should have known.
I only took this job so I could bank a few commission checks before starting my clinical internship. I go back to Irvine this fall.
So you want to be a therapist?
Forensic psychologist.
So I'm technically helping you with that.
We've still got 20 hours to go here. But yes, I'll get paid by your uncle's estate.
Okay. Well, someday when you're analyzing all those insane people, I want you to think of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess that's...
Okay, well, I hope you'll be comfortable tonight. If you have any problems or questions...
Oh, no, there won't be any problems or questions. I'll be fine.
Can't believe I interrogated you.
No, it was nice to actually get to talk to somebody here. Thank you.
It's really nice to talk to you, too. You know, someone from back home.
No, it really is.
I better go.
Wait, before you go, I wanted to actually give you something. Almost forgot. I know you like it, because I saw you looking at it earlier today.
It's beautiful. Really, I
No,
just don't think I
take it.
should.
Yes, it's a token of my appreciation for going above and beyond.
I thought maybe we could get lunch tomorrow. Visit the Peace Museum.
Oh. I think it's been really great getting to know you. But I also need to keep things professional while we have a business relationship.
Okay, well, what if I fired you after I spent the night here? Would that make a difference?
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay.
I'll need one last signature from you tomorrow. Okay?
I don't understand why you can't keep this. I mean, we're having a good time. You know, after tomorrow, we're not going to be technically working together. So.
I'll just need one last signature from you tomorrow. Okay. See you then.
Well, guys, where do I start? The state rep is super cute, but the house, not so much. What did I get myself into? The Blackbird Mini seems to be doing well in mixed light. Auto exposure isn't blowing out the highlights, and it seems to be preserving the details in the shadows. So overall, still a clean image. What is under here? This is why we use a lens filter. Let me just grab my lens cloth. Shit. And I'm back. Sorry, guys. I get super OCD about my lenses, but we're all good now. So let's see what we got here. This looks like a lot. I'm gonna need a beer first.
Hello? If you can hear me, I don't like kids.
Especially you, Pinocchio.
This might be a good time to test the night vision. Hey, you stay right there.
Oh, you want to play games, huh? Okay.
He may be small, but we can see in the dark.
And this is why technology always wins. I give up.
Well, I can tell you the night shot mode on the camera works pretty good. And if you are a first-time viewer, this probably looks like one of those ghost hunting shows, which it definitely is not. So let's lighten the mood a little bit. That really helped.
Looks like a Geiger counter. Batteries must be ancient. Holy shit. Radiation levels look pretty good, actually. That's good.
gotta be in here somewhere. This looks like a letter from my dad. Yamahara-san, I regret to inform you that your niece's condition has worsened. She received your last letter on the 18th, and it was truly disturbing. She is too ill to read your morbid stories or to worry about your mental state. I recommend using your government settlement money for professional help. Please do not contact us again. Respectfully, Fred. Settlement money? I swear I'm not losing my mind, guys. Hello? Anyone up here? Weird. Dear Mr. Yamahara, enclosed is the video footage made during our in-person interview. Regretfully, the BBC will not be including your story in the upcoming Hiroshima 25 Years Later special. At this time, our producers feel that the inclusion of testimony describing phenomena beyond the scope of natural understanding is better left for another program. Sincerely, Margaret Miller, Assistant Director of Programming.
I'd like you to revisit the morning of August 6, 1945. How old were you?
I was a grade 6 student. 11 years old. The day of the attack was my birthday.
And how did that day start for you?
When I woke up that morning, my father had already left for work. Radio communications headquarters, maybe 3 miles away. Earlier that day, I hear air siren. And when all clear was given, my mother insisted that I need to stay at the house so she can go get some rice, eggs, and beans, and so on. I was angry at that time because I didn't want to stay at the house on my birthday. But that day, my mother gave me a talking. She said I need to stay at the house with my little brother and work on the radio pieces that my father left on the table. You see, those days, Japan was losing the war. And the government was using every able-bodied people to assist the army. Even the children. Can you imagine? 11 years old, building radio for army. But I learned it to help my father and to show loyalty to our emperor.
What time was that?
My mother left for town right after 8 o'clock. I gave my brother rice cakes and mochi, and I wind up his toy so it plays a song while he was looking outside the window there. And then I sit down with my first radio piece to repair. And that moment, I saw a bluish white flash all over the window. It was so bright I covered my eyes, and I could see every bones and blood vessels under the skin. Next thing I know, I'm flying towards the ceiling, just floating in the air as the heat passed through me like a furnace door opening. It felt like otherworldly, it moving right through my insides. When I regained my consciousness, I opened my eyes and it was so dark I thought it was night. I stand up and all the furniture are just scattered. And then I start to look for my brother. I climb up broken woods, picking up, grabbing things, but no brother. I cry out his name, nothing. And then I look up. I saw a corner of roof totally blown away. Through the opening, I saw the glowing orb, the fires in the sky, black clouds swirling higher and higher. There's a lightning inside the clouds. Oh, and the crazy thing, birds start falling out of the sky. Just sparrows, thousands of them, just falling out of the sky.
And what did you think had happened?
I thought I was already dead. I think about what my father told me about the Americans. He said maybe they find another way to attack us. Some kind of a new bomb. And then, that's the time I hear muffled sound coming from rubble. I follow the sound, and finally I see the top of toy animal. My brother's little hand holding on to it. I crawl to him, and lifting the debris.
Jesus Christ.
Hello? Who are you?
Come on, kid. Look, I'm gonna call your parents, okay?
This does not belong to you. Okay? This does not belong to you. You want want some water? Water? How did you even get up here? Do you have a key or something?
Huh? How did you...
Okay, it's time to go home. Home? Home. Home.
Home. Listen, little guy, I'm sorry, all right? Here's the deal. You can have as much water as you want, but I am gonna need that key back, okay? Kid?
Hey, Nori, this is Eric. Eric Kage. I'm here at the house, and everything's fine. At least I think it is. But, some strange things have been happening here, and I was just wondering if maybe,
I'm pretty sure I saw something crawl under the house earlier. And just now, I caught Yoshio upstairs, and he was covered in a sheet.
I'm pretty sure that kid has some mental issues. Maybe he's fine. I don't know. I just... Okay. I thought maybe you could come over later, you know, and we could watch a movie or something. Hey, maybe you could bring some candles, because something weird is going on with the power now, too. I mean, if you can't, it's fine. I understand. But if you could just call me back, that'd be great. Okay, bye. Fuck!
What the fuck is that? Shit. Let's try this.
Media card unsupported. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Moshi Moshi?
Your Japanese needs more work, Eric.
Nori?
I wanted to check on you. Are you alright?
No, I'm not doing so good.
Why? What's wrong?
Like I said, I'm seeing things under the house. Now I'm hearing things. I know it doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe I had too many of my pills. I don't know, but I'm just kind of like freaking out over here.
What did you see down there, Eric?
Kind of looked like an animal. I don't know. It seemed more human. I'm trying to review the footage on my camera, but I'm having problems with it, of course.
You need to calm down.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Are you safe?
I think so. I don't know. Just caught Yoshio upstairs, hanging out like he owns the place. That kid is weird, okay? I'm sorry. And I started watching this tape of my uncle talking about the atomic bomb. I just have this feeling that some pretty fucked up shit happened here.
You sound jet-lagged, Eric. Maybe even dehydrated.
Yeah. Things are a little blurry. Having some trouble focusing.
Those can be side effects from the Ativan.
How did you know that I take...
I'm coming over. I'm about an hour away.
Yeah, yeah, okay, that's fine. Can you bring a flashlight and maybe some candles or something?
You should lie down. Try to get some rest.
Yeah, okay, but listen, I know this sounds crazy, but something about this house feels very, very wrong. Nori? Nori?
Update, guys. The camera took a major dump, so I can't review any of the footage. I don't know if it's a problem with the media or maybe the moisture, but I need to review what I recorded, so...
Kage-san, it's Nori. Hey, it sounds like you saw a ghost. I'm sorry about your little neighbor. He seemed pretty harmless, though. Call me back. Or, better yet, let me call you in a few, and we can talk about things. Bye.
Anyways, there's a new battery in the light, and we have a new card in the camera. So, everything seems back to normal now. That is strike one for the Blackbird Mini. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Are you watching me?
Okay, yeah, you're hilarious. I'm not as paranoid as you think, alright? It is a really good look on you, though. Okay. Come on, take that thing off. You done now? Are you okay?
He burned and blackened. Only a red hole for his mouth. I tell him, "Hey Yoshio, your brother is here." And he makes a small cry. He says water. I went to get water from bucket and I gave it to him. But he started choking, vomiting. When he stops, I wasn't sure if he was breathing. I wasn't sure if he was dead or alive. So I wrapped him with a blanket, with his toys, and he's laying right over there.
What else did you do?
I need to see what happened. So I went outside, and right away, there was fires in the sky. All the smoke's being sucked up within the mushroom cloud. And there was a metallic taste in the air. Everything around me is burning. And that's when the sadness hit me. I think my mother and father are gone. How can anybody survive this? And that's the time I hear a faint sound coming from woods. At first, I thought it was a swarm of insects buzzing. But then as it gets closer, it sounded more human. Something is coming towards me. And then I see it. A ghostly procession. I say ghostly because they didn't look like human beings. Their hair was all standing up. They all blackened, melted. The skin hanging off from their bones. I wasn't sure if I was looking at them from the front or from the back. This one person, I don't know if that was man or woman, but that person was walking on just leg bones. No feet. In arms is a baby dangling down. The sound they make, worse than screaming.
Can you describe it?
It was hissing, squealing, like air escaping from balloons. And that's the time I saw a small woman in a tattered dress. She's staggering forward. I didn't recognize her, except for one thing. She had a censer, burning, melted stuck in one hand. And then I knew this was my mother. I screamed. I screamed and she stopped. In a daze, she's looking around. Her glasses broken. Her eyes clouded white. I move forward and I speak. She grabbed my arm. Even though I was terrified by her appearance, I know I need to get mother inside. I hear the hissing sound from others. They're shuffling faster and faster towards us. The crazy thing I never forget. Their bodies so burned, It caused their arms to shrivel up to the chest, like some kind of alligator. And I hear them say, water, water please. They're begging for water.
Who were these people? Did you know them?
Villagers, neighbors.
Some of them so desperate. They are drinking the soil from broken arms like animals.
By now I need to help my mother inside. My mother collapsed on the floor, and she says the first word since I met her. She's asking for my brother Yoshio. I didn't know what to do. So I went to grab my brother, and I said, Mother! Yoshio is here! So I put my brother on her chest, and she put her arms around him. I did not know if he was dead or alive. But let them be together. And then I hear the pounding. Water. Water, please. I know. If I let them in, there's nothing left for my brother, for my mother, and myself. So I kept them out.
I see. And how did you stop them?
I don't talk about her.
Are you sure? Your story is very compelling.
They try to get in, but I protect my family.
Could you say a bit more?
But I tell you something I never say before. When the wind comes, so does a heavy rain. Everybody trying to catch water with mouth open. It's radioactive, but they didn't know that. They're just trying to soothe burns. But this rain, heavy, black rain, it flows under the house. It makes the big puddles. And those people, they crawl underneath the floor so they can drink the water. I hear them down there, writhing in the mud.
And what happened to those people under the house?
They eventually drown in a few inches of water.
That memory, it must be incredibly difficult. Have you managed to put it behind you?
It's behind you.
As in, move on.
It's behind you now.
Sir, would you like us to leave you?
Not yet. After I close the house, I go to the living room. Mother, brother gone. That's impossible. How do they move? And then I hear the sound coming from mother's bedroom, upstairs. As I climb up, I find her broken glasses on the stairs. Inside, the shape of mother sitting in a rocking chair, back turned. My brother Yoshio's arm dangling down. Somehow, she carried him to where she nursed him as a baby. All I hear is a breathing, chair rocking slowly. I struggle to see mother's face, her head hanging down, her hairs covering eyes. So I kneel close to her, and I say, Mother, what can I do? She hears this, lifts her head up, Husband murdered. Beauty gone. Her time with baby almost over. Inside, she's feeling rage and sadness. All of a sudden, she starts to reach for me. She's grabbing my hair, my neck. Her arms going everywhere. Since whether there's stuck in one hand, I think the burns causing muscle to spasm. I try to calm her, and I'm begging her, Mother, please stop. Please, Mother. But she's getting up and trying to walk. And I'm afraid she's gonna fall and hurt Yoshio. So I lift Yoshio off from her and put him on the bed. And she's very angry. So I wrap her with a blanket. And she's fighting me, making the horrible sound. I didn't want to hurt her, so I tie her to the chair. And at that moment, I don't know what's under the sheet. But it was not my mother. It took me years to understand what followed me to the house that day. It was not a human. It was never a human. It once lived out there in nature. But when the bomb dropped, everything burned. The trees, the land, everything. The only thing left was a human suffering. It was a suffering that attracted it, brought it to us. This Kodama, it's a parasite that feeds on pain.
Let's be clear. Are you talking about a ghost?
Oh, yes. But this Kodama is much worse. It can look like or sound like the person you love. But it's not them. That's why Mother do all these things. She no longer have memories. Only nightmares.
I see. Well, that is something different. And some of what you say, well, perhaps we should, for the record at least.
I give interviews. You record. Some facts, no need for you to understand.
I want to know more about your brother. What was his condition?
My brother, he's still breathing. He's somewhere between life and death. I hold him, keep warm, give him some water. Hour pass. I notice the rocking stops. The hissing stops. It's all quiet. I believe my mother had passed. At first, feeling of being alone. The most frightening moment of my life. But later, being alone, sometimes better.
You were just a child. How could alone be better?
Just because something dies doesn't always mean gone.
I should have stayed with you.
I want to see my baby.
I was scared. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't see you like that. I didn't want to see you go.
You are weak, but this time you will be strong. You are my mama! Are you sure?
Get me out of here!
It's okay. I'll bring him to you. It's time to be together again.
You up. Watashi wa
Kage-san? Kage-san? I'm coming in. Didn't you hear me knocking? I'm sorry I didn't call you back. Office emergency.
You brought your things?
Yeah. I need your signature on this page.
It's too early.
Close enough. Just one more signature. Then we can talk about our situation.
You want to stay?
Business before pleasure.
You can put your things over there.
I can only stay a few minutes. I'm going back to LA.
Wait, you're leaving? You haven't even met Mother.
You told me yesterday your mother is dead. Remember? You were pretty clear about that. Are you drunk?
All mothers are the same, really. They love you. They get worried about you. And they get upset when you don't do as you're told. I don't think you can go back to LA.
Not really sure I have a choice. The cleaning crew found my boss in his office last night, dead, heart attack. He was watching surveillance video of this house when it happened. There are hidden cameras everywhere. I knew about them, but I didn't tell you. Sorry about that.
Like this.
How'd you find that? Why are you filming right now?
It's important to say goodbye.
How many beers did you have last night?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you thirsty? I can get you something to drink if you're thirsty.
No. Just stop, whatever this is you're doing. I can't tell if you're upset with me or what, but you're acting really weird. I'm flying home tonight, but you live in LA too. We could just start fresh when you get there.
Yeah, you could take me out to dinner with your commission check.
You are upset. Kage-san, this was arranged long before we ever met. 5 years before his death, in fact, your uncle chose to leave his entire net worth, minus his house, to my boss. My former boss, based on one condition.
I spend the night.
He was watching last night to make sure of it. But none of it makes sense to me. Why would your uncle leave his money to a lawyer he didn't even know just to get you to spend the night here? Who does that? And what did my boss see on these cameras last night?
She'll show you.
Who? Who will show me?
No. I'm not going back there.
Who are you talking to?
I have to stay here. It's what they want.
Okay, listen to me. There is nobody here except us. Do you take some kind of medication? You look different. You aren't the same person I met yesterday.
You know I do.
I didn't.
No? And what about this?
Is this a coincidence too? You seem to know everything about me.
You pretended to like me so that I would stay here so that you could get
This big check.
I'm only gonna say this once. Let go of my fucking wrist. You know, I came here today to apologize. And because I thought I liked you. Can you believe that? You clearly have big issues. Big issues. Give me the contract. I'm out.
Sorry. I can't let you go.
The contract.
You have something that she wants.
This is insane. What'd you do? Look it up on eBay? Need the cash?
She wants it.
Give me that contract. We'll call it even. Is this a joke? You didn't sign it. Is this supposed to be us? You're gonna sign this damn paper.
I already made my deal, and so did you.
I swear to God, Eric. I'll burn this to a crisp.
The sound of the dead is a terrible thing. Can you hear it? It's still here. But Yoshio, he doesn't remember before that day. All this, like a strange dream. What if mother is locked away with antique silk she cannot touch, broken by a nightmare that bites, and never stop biting. One day, I'm not gonna be enough for her. Somebody must take my place. A person with enough pain and regret to satisfy her.